All right, guys. For the people, it is Mr. Risk every time. Welcome to my channel every day, guys. So I want today to explain the greatest thing in trading, guys. Once you come across these trends, that is very nice. Once you come across this video, I will just specific explain the backbone of trading. Have you asked yourself one question, guys? So one question: if you get the market structure, you are done. So I want to answer your problem today because I know your problem. Your problem it is fighting the trend, and your problem it just lacking to know where is the market going. So in the markets, in forex trading, as ourselves, we are just making forex and because we are not want to follow what is made there, guys. We are going to learn a lot of things in trading, but we are not focusing on the key factors that is there. For example, this is an example of euro USD, that is 30-minute time frame, guys. So I want specific to explain the key factor here, and we want to explain in reality, right? So the market structure, most of the times I always tell my people, my students every time, that the market structure in trading, it is the backbone of trading. Once you lack the market structure, you are nothing. If you cannot spot the market structure in your chart, stop even trading, go to doing something else, because once you spot the market structure, it is high probability of the winning. But once you lack the market structure, you are nothing in trading, guys. If you don't know how to spot the market structure at it starts, because most of the traders, they are spotting the market structure when the market structure is finishing up, right? So I want to explain here. For example, for in this case, the market structure here, this is an example of a downtrend market. For example, if it is a downtrend market, it forms something like this. All right. So this one, it is called a lower low. This one, it is called a high low, right? This is a lower high, right? It is a lower high, a lower low. This one, it is a lower low, then it forms like that. Do you see? This is an example of a downtrend, and I want today you know how to spot the market structure. Your problem it is because you don't understand when to spot the market structure, right? So for example, you are a day trader, or a day trader means you will close your trades within that specific day. You will not hold to the another day, or your trades will mostly, your TP level will be running around 2 hours, 3 hours, right? So that is an example of a day trader. So if you are a day trader like me, as a Mr. Risk, you need to be looking at the time frames. For example, I'm focusing on 30-minute time frame to look the direction, because in the next uh, 6 candles, in the next 7 candles of M30, that is that minute, my TPU should be done, or my stop loss should be done. That is why I focus on M30, guys. So most of the times you are lacking to know the market structure because you want to take the trend, and you are looking the market structure in daily time frame, right? So once you spot the daily time frame, you are nothing, because even that daily time frame can be a very teeny candle. You cannot spot the market structure using the daily candle, and you just want in the next 2 to 3 minutes, in the next 2 to 3 hours, you need to be, your TP should be done. But most of the times you need to look at the time frame. For example, if your day trader use M30, that is that minute, right? So I'm here, guys, explaining, right? So the market structure, it is based on what you are seeing in the chart, right? Not anything else. You just take your chart, you draw them, the break of structures, guys. Let me just go in details. All right, so this is an example. This is an example of a downtrend. In fact, this is an example. Let me just draw it like that. This is an example of a downtrend, because why am I saying it is an example of a downtrend? Because the market, it forms a very long projection, it came down here. So this is an example. This is what we call a lower high, and this is what we call a low low, right? So then the market spotted down, right? Like that, it forms a lower low, and this is a lower high, right? Then the market came, down. So how do you spot a specific direction? When these one are long, this one, these extensions, right? So this is the moving, this is what we call inducement, right? So this is what we call, these are pullbacks. When the pullbacks are small and there is long projection, pullbacks, long projection, this meaning this is a very clean downtrend, right? So how do I spot the trends? Once you need to wait for a pullback to happen. For example, in this case, you need to wait for a market to form down, right? So a pullback is done. So what is your expectations when a pullback is done in such a trend? You know, these pullbacks, these buys that are coming, they are not strong. The strong move, it was bearish, but this one, just they are not strong. They are just coming and make some buys to take some buys, but they will be stopped up by long projection. So your mind should be just be targeting at these points, right? So when the market does some inducement like this, you are in, you just come in, you just come in. Once the market does that, you just come in. After this pullback, you just wait for what we call a confirmation. What is a confirmation? A confirmation comes, for example, when we have something like this, some candles like this, we call this one that's bearish engulfing candles. We have a morning star where the market is forms something like this is a reversal pattern. We have something like a shooting star, something like this one, guys. So these candles here, this one confirm. For example, in this case, there is this candle here that it is confirming this move. Let me enlarge it very well that you can see very keenly. Yes, there is a pattern here, very good pattern here. This is a very nice pattern that is showing. Yes, this is a very nice pattern where there is a bullish candle. And this one, this is an example of what we call an evening star, right? So showing the market will do a long projection. So we focus when the market is done doing a long projection, and we take good risk, guys. We don't focus on these pullbacks here, because you will just be focusing and trading against the trend, right? So we cannot trade the pullbacks inside them. Just pullbacks are important because they are showing us that the market gonna go, the market will continue down. This is very long projection, right? So a pullback, a very long projection. So our trends should be based on this long projection. That is how we trade, guys. So this is Mr. Risk every time, guys. So I'm specific explaining where to trade using the three rule method strategy. You don't just focus on just some trends. That if the market is ranging, also you can trade. For example, in a ranging market, the market is forming something like this, you just draw. The market is forming something like this in a very ranging market. So here we draw, this is what we call a resistance zones, and this is which we call a support zones. Just you draw these two lines. When the market turns here, you just wait for a confirmation. For example, you wait a confirmation like this, bearish curving candle. We have something like this, that is evening star, right? And this one, the opposite of it, guys. So you can be trading aiming here down, right? If the idea it's fallen, and your stop loss should be here and the TP should be here at the down. For example, in an uptrend, the same scenario happens. Remember to leave a like and subscribe to the channel every time. This is Mr. Risk, guys. Every time, guys, remember to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. All right, guys.